In a dreamlike forest where fairy tales twist into nightmares, a young girl listens to her grandmother's warnings about men who turn into beasts. Wolves lurk at the edges, but the real danger comes from desire and fear tangled together. The movie drifts stories inside stories. Hunts, weddings, transformations, all set against misty woods that feel alive and watchful. Red cloaks, sharp teeth, everything seems loaded with meaning, as if childhood bedtime tales are whispering their darker truths. It asks not just who the wolves are, but how close they live to our own hearts. When the moon rises, are you ever sure which...
You have to come out sometime. You can't sulk in there forever.
Your granny spoils you. She makes you think you're something special. That red shawl.
This is where legend ends and survival begins, where the dreams of childhood hold no promise of a happy ending.
Big eyes you have.
When I killed it, it was a wolf. And then before my very eyes.
Which lies between the pages of any fairy tale.
My, what big arms do you have?
Where did you hear a story like that?
Not a story, but God's honest truth. Granny told me.
We are all the company we keep, even in our dreams.
She ran away!
Did I scare you? I am sorry.
Jesus, what big teeth you have!
The company of wolves.
In a plague-stricken village, a boy has a vision. If they tunnel through the earth, they'll reach salvation. The villagers dig, expecting darkness, but instead emerge in 20th century New Zealand. Their medieval fears crash into the modern world: steel towers, electric lights, machines roaring like demons. The clash is strange, funny, and disturbing because their faith keeps steering them forward while everything around them screams unfamiliar. The film moves like a fable stretched across centuries, where superstition and progress stare each other down. When time collapses like this, do we carry our fears forward, or do they carry us?
The village is saved!
You Woody.
Beware the wind!
The Navigator, a medieval Odyssey, an extraordinary new film.
A kingdom lives in fear of a dragon, beyond its fire, the pact that feeds its maidens to keep the peace. A young apprentice, more naive than heroic, sets out with his master's magic to break the cycle. The landscapes feel intense: jagged mountains, storm-soaked skies, villages that cling to survival. And the dragon itself is more than just a monster, but something ancient, breathing menace with every frame. The film balances awe and terror, showing magic as dangerous as the beast it's meant to fight. In a world where power demands sacrifice, who really decides what's worth saving?
I have been with great task needing to be done.
No doubt you've heard of our trouble at home.
It is evil. Pure and simple.
You want me to do battle with that?
Chosen by lot. Girls. Virgins.
Your king's made a pact with a monster.
Blacksmith, have you ever forged a weapon?
An edge like no other on this earth.
Dragonslayer. Coming from Paramount Pictures.
A prince and his bride are torn apart on their wedding day when alien invaders descend on their medieval world. To rescue her, he must wield a mystical weapon and rally outlaws, seers, and warriors through shifting landscapes of fire and crystal. The film blends sword and sorcery with cosmic science fiction, creating a world where castles move and stars feel close enough to touch. Encounters feels both mythic and strange, like walking through a storybook that got tangled with a sci-fi comic. But in a quest this sprawling, with fate itself bending against him, how much strength can one love truly give?
On a distant planet, a great kingdom was ravaged by beings who came from the future. Now, the only survivors follow a doubtful seer.
Thieves, bandits, fighters and brawlers.
Desperate men. Those are the kind of men I need.
Well, you heard him. We are now an army.
I shall be your king.
In the fortress, you will face more than the slayers.
What is about to happen to them could never have happened on Earth from anything you have seen before. Krull.
Mrs. Brisby, a small field mouse, only wants to save her sick child before the plow reaches their home. Her search for help leads her to a society of rats, brilliant, mysterious, and forever changed by the experiments of NIMH. The film's animation is lush and shadowed, where blades of grass tower, like cathedrals, and the flicker of light feels alive. Brisby's courage grows as the world around her becomes more perilous, filled with owls' traps and secrets that stretch far beyond her understanding. It's not just about survival, but about what intelligence, power, and sacrifice really mean. When even the smallest creature faces impossible odds, what makes them stand tall?
I must tell you about NIMH. Look there.
I ain't scared of nothing. I'm not even afraid of the great owl.
Will you hush up?
Come on.
It's an Odyssey to another world.
Absolute secrecy.
It's the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
I just need a few pointers to polish my style. I told you you'd love flying.
I don't know how I let you talk me into this.
Get out! Run for your lives! Run!
Discover the secret of NIMH and rediscover the child in us all. It's a classic story of courage.
Why have you come?
I'm allergic to hay. Excuse me, pardon me.